Hey everybody, this is Dave from David's Fine Geckos. I was watching a video by Reptile Freaks 01, and he has some really cool geckos, and he was wondering about one of them and if it was considered a bandit or not. So I happen to have just picked up a couple bandits at a show about a few months ago, and I wanted to show you guys what a real bandit looks like, so then this way you guys can figure out if what you have is a bandit or if it's technically not a bandit. Okay. Now one of the main thing that you want to look for in bandits is this little black stripe across their nose. Now can you guys see that little line that goes right behind their nostrils? In this case, it's right above his nostril. Sometimes it wraps around, sometimes it just kind of just hangs out there. And that is the trademark of a bandit. And of course most bandits have a bright bold pattern like this one here. And that's also the signature color of a bandit. This bandit's a little less bold coloring. It has it's a little more faded, but still really cool looking. Has some really nice purple lavender highlights in there. These guys are just beautiful. They're just amazing creatures. In fact, Ron Tremper considers this his favorite morph. Now, if your gecko looks like this, or this one, and doesn't have a stripe across its nose, according to Ron Tremper, he calls those just bolds. So, there's bolds and there's bandits. Both of them are really, really cool. I wouldn't think anyone was more valuable than the other, because the only difference really is that little stripe across the nose. And a lot of them usually have, you know, kind of like smiley faces on the head, like a big circle there with a couple dots. That's another signature of a bandit, or a really nice bold. Now, oddly enough, from one of my emerine lines, this little guy, feisty little gecko, hatched out this year, and it happens to have the stripe across the nose, and its parents were not bandits. So that's strange. It has some nice yellow and nice lavender going on throughout its body. Really pretty gecko. I'm gonna breed it into my bandit lines because it has that stripe on the nose and it has the other characteristics. And what I'm thinking is maybe somewhere along the line in my emerine group, one of them was bred to a bandit, maybe 5 years ago, 8 years ago, who knows? Maybe the gene is in there. It's quite possible. So I'm going to roll with it, and I'm going to breed it and see what happens. But for that to just to pop out at random is very strange. He's really feisty. I want you guys not to get discouraged about breeding normal leopard geckos together, and don't ever think that, you know, just because you have a couple normal geckos and somebody's got a better gecko than you, that, you know, your geckos aren't good or special. Because I have to tell you that strange things happen all the time with leopard geckos. And you could breed two normal leopard geckos together and have a very, very strange offspring pop out of an egg. And who knows, maybe it's going to be the next morph that everyone is dying to get. So I want to encourage you guys to have as much fun with this hobby as you can. And try not to feel jealous or, you know, feel like there's competition. Because there really isn't. This is about fun, having fun, and taking care of these animals and enjoying them. And watching what they do, how they go about their lives. That's what it's all about. Because in the end, you could have two of the most beautiful geckos, and if they don't want to breed together, they're not going to breed. You can't make them breed. So these are living creatures. It's not like, you know, if some guy has a Ferrari and you got to have a Lamborghini. That's a little different. You know, you got to work harder and make some more money to get the Lamborghini. But with geckos, it's just a hobby. Have fun with it. Don't get discouraged if, you know, say you're breeding and your eggs don't hatch or they're not fertile. Don't get discouraged. Just try again. Just keep having fun. And that's how I like to do things. Alright, well, I hope you guys like this video on bandits. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. You can email me at davidsfinegeckos@yahoo.com. And my website is www.davidsfinegeckos.com. Trying to think if there's anything else I can tell you about these guys. That's about it for now. I want to thank all my new subscribers for hopping on board. And if you like my videos and you think other people like them, please tell people about me. I don't do a lot of self-promotion because I'm pretty busy when I'm not making videos. I have a lot of animals here to take care of. And just the normal things of life keep me away from my computer sometimes. So if you like what you're seeing and you think other people like it, I would greatly appreciate if you can tell them about my videos. And just so you know, I'm going to be running a raffle in a couple months or so, once I have a bunch of subscribers. I'm going to do the raffle probably when I get about 50 subscribers. So as quick as I get 50 subscribers, that's when I'll do a raffle. And I'm going to raffle off a really, really cool gecko. Probably a gecko that's about $150 to $200 in value. The only thing I'm going to ask is that the winner pay for shipping for me to get it to them. And if you are younger than 18, I have to have your parents' permission, of course, for you to acquire the gecko. So make sure all you guys are good and behave and don't get in trouble while the raffle's going on. And do your homework or whatever else your parents want you to do. And if you're an adult, that's fine. You'll get the gecko, no problem. So that's about it for now, guys. Alright, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that you all love my videos. That makes me feel great, and that makes me want to keep making more of them. So keep the great comments up. Take care, guys. Bye.